Thanks for watching Community Close-Up. We leave you in Blaine, where some young gunslingers from Coon Rapids are shooting for success and to have fun along the way. I'm Joe Nelson. We'll see you next time.
I think this is more fun than baseball. Baseball, you know, you get to run around and you get to talk with your friends, but I like this sport more because, I mean, I like shooting guns and seeing a clay go boom.
A group of Coon Rapids High School students gather each week and compete, not in a race or with a ball, but with bullets and rifles. They took different paths to the Metro Gun Club in Blaine, but they've all found a home on the range.
My dad used to shoot when he was younger, and so he just kind of carried on the tradition, and his dad shot before him, so I just started with him.
I used to shoot when I was like littler with my grandpa and stuff.
I've grown up around guns and stuff, and I'd go hunting, so it wasn't like a super big deal, but it was a lot faster because the birds are flying and you don't really know where they're coming out, but it was cool. I really liked it.
I got involved in trap shooting through my brother. He was trap shooting way before me, and my mom wanted me to trap shoot, so I said okay, and now I'm here.
Up to 5 marksmen line up in front of a voice release system that fires out clay pigeons each time they tell it to. Shooters strive for 25 hits, a perfect score.
My first time trap shooting, I think I got a 17 out of 25. That's pretty good for a first time ever shooting trap.
Well, when I first started, I shot like 12s, and then as I progressed, I've been shooting like 22s and 25s and stuff.
Trap shooting coach Sarah Lindholm says any safety concerns are quickly taken care of when each season begins.
We are the only sport in the state of Minnesota that has not had an injury in the total entirety of the time that it's been running. My dad is our lead safety range officer, and he pretty much scares them straight. I mean, we go over safety. They know what to do in case there's a gun jam. They know that they don't take care of it themselves. They raise their hand and have someone else come. It is the safest sport. And you have to have a firearm safety test. These kids all have to have a certification to be able to have a firearm and shoot. We never bring them on school property. Ammunition is never allowed on school property, so my kids never bring them. They pick them up from home and come here, and they're very careful.
I think people should try this sport so they can interact more with guns. For one, they can know how to use them more. They can be outside and kind of in the middle of nowhere, because I mean, you're not just going to trap shoot in the middle of the Capitol.
The Coon Rapids High School trap shooting team competes against other schools weekly during the school year without ever seeing their opponents, tracking scores and sending them online. Shooters instead try to beat each other and their own top scorers.
So they kind of have their own little buddies that they razz back and forth with.
Although it's more of a test of wills than strength or agility, coaches and shooters say finding success takes time.
It is really a hard sport to pick up and get better at. You have to practice to get better, and I've watched these kids come a really long way.
Just don't be stressed out on the field. That's the last thing you want.
It's a mind game, so if you don't think positive and you say you're gonna miss the bird, you're automatically gonna miss the bird.
Patience is key.
But as more and more clay pigeons break into pieces, it's friendship that holds this team together.
We're super like close, even though we're like a bunch of different grades. Like there's some middle schoolers, and it's like boys and girls are together, so it's not like you're competing at like boy sports or girl sports, and we're just like all together, which is cool.
I could do this when I'm like 40 or 50 or 60 and I won't even get tired of it. Because it's just that fun.
You can have your little groups within your team and just kind of hang out with your friends, and it's mainly for fun.
I mean, this is a sport for anybody. I mean, if you're not athletic, it doesn't matter. You come here and pick it up and give it a try.